2025 Mercedes-Maybach S-Class. Maybach's sumptuous cabin hides a scent engine capable of pumping bespoke fragrances on demand. Dial up Forest Trail or Midnight Oud via the 12.8-inch OLED dash, and instant aroma fills every corner, ideal for masking airport parking fumes. The long wheelbase sedan glides on airmatic air suspension with e-active body control, while four-wheel steering shrinks its 5.4-meter footprint around tight corners. Underneath, a twin-turbo V12 churns out 621 horsepower and 664 pound-feet, propelled by a 9-speed automatic transmission feeding all four wheels. Starting at $350,000, the S-Class includes Napa leather, Burmester 4D surround sound, rear seat massagers, ambient LED patterns, and chilled cocktail compartments. Yet, internal memos reveal Mercedes repurposed NASA's scent dispersion tech to help astronauts cope with confined spaces, and early testers complained it drowned out subtle cabin acoustics, forcing engineers to install a hidden volume limiter. And as the countdown heats up, get ready for Aston's nearly V12-powered twist. 2025 Aston Martin DB12. Aston's Super Tourer nearly debuted with a naturally aspirated V12 until Europe's stealthiest emissions tests struck it from the lineup. Instead, a 4.0-litre twin-turbo V8 delivers 671 horsepower and 590 pound-feet, rocketing the DB12 from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.5 seconds. Its bonded aluminum and steel chassis tips the scales at a lean 1,850 kilograms, designed for a near-perfect 50-50 weight balance. Inside, hand-stitched Connolly leather, carbon fiber trim, and Aston's bespoke Radford 16-speaker sound system create a parlor-like ambience. Priced from $245,000, clients can opt for Q personalization upgrades, including a one-off F1 Celebration Edition. But insider CAD files leaked from the Gaydon archives revealed a scrapped V12 prototype cylinder bank design locked away in a private vault after failing new particulate regulations. Hold on tight, Bentley's 3D printing secret is next. 2025 Bentley Continental GT. Bentley's flagship Grand Tourer makes jaws drop with 22-inch wheels sporting 3D printed spokes until cornering tests uncovered hairline fractures in extreme conditions. Engineers secretly ran marathon fatigue cycles overnight to eradicate those cracks before PR caught wind. Now the rims endure loads at Goodwood and Nürburgring alike, wrapped in Pirelli P0 tires with embedded temperature and strain sensors, reporting back to Bentley's digital twin cloud analytics. Behind the grille, a 4.0-litre twin-turbo hybrid V8 delivers 771 horsepower and 738 pound-feet, zipping to 60 in 3.1 seconds while offering up to 50 miles of silent electric cruising. Inside, handcrafted veneers, 3D diamond quilting, a rotating 12.3-inch infotainment display, and rear seat touchscreens define bespoke luxury. Priced from $265,000, the Continental GT even tracks driver inputs for custom performance mapping. But nothing compares to the Flying Spur's covert retrofit. 2025 Bentley Flying Spur. The Flying Spur's four-door super saloon blends performance, comfort, and clandestine engineering. Its hybrid V8 couples a 4.0-litre twin-turbo engine with an electric motor for a combined 771 horsepower and 737 pound-feet of torque, launching you to 60 miles per hour in 3.3 seconds. Airmatic suspension with active roll stabilization and rear-wheel steering keep 5.3 meters of luxury feeling nimble. Yet during final validation runs, brake heat pushed coolant temps beyond safe limits, threatening to stall deliveries. Motorsport engineers covertly grafted a GT3-derived liquid cooling circuit behind the front apron and rerouted hoses under the chassis to handle race-level heat loads. That retrofit saved the Flying Spur from stalling deliveries when prototype heat-soak tests failed. Inside, the wellness seating spec adds postural adjustment, micro vibrations, and an aromatherapy module separate from the scent engine. Rear screens stream individual content or wirelessly tether to personal devices for privacy. With prices starting at $265,000, this super saloon proves luxury sometimes means covert engineering. Next up, a Phantom feature so hush-hush you'll wish you had a ticket to the magic carpet ride. 2025 Rolls-Royce Phantom. Rolls-Royce's Phantom glides in with an experimental sleep mode that dims every screen, silences alerts, routes exhaust through noise-cancelling baffles, and seals cabin electronics for a whisper-soft approach. This mode first appeared in prototypes tested on royal motorcades cruising London's Palace grounds at dawn. Engineers stripped out infotainment nodes in a hush-hush prototype and ran the system through covert blackout drills. Phantom's Starlight headliner uses over 1,500 fiber optic points to mimic a star-studded night sky. Under the hood, a 6.75-litre twin-turbo V12 produces 563 horsepower and 664 pound-feet, sending power through four-wheel steer and magic carpet air suspension for a ride fit for royalty. Retailing above $600,000, Phantom buyers can also add an encrypted video conferencing module in the center armrest, perfect for secure calls on the go. But hold on to your thrill, because the Spectre's self-healing paint is next. 2025 Rolls-Royce Spectre. Meet the Spectre, Rolls-Royce's first all-electric luxury icon dressed in self-healing livery. Nanoparticles embedded in the paint matrix claim to fuse micro-scratches under UV light exposure overnight, repairing blemishes without a trip to the body shop. Dual electric motors deliver 577 horsepower and 664 pound-feet, propelling this EV to 60 miles per hour in 4.4 seconds with a 102 kilowatt-hour battery for 321 miles WLTP range. Inside, the Spirit digital architecture spans an expansive OLED display, leather-wrapped controls, and a panoramic Starfield headliner animated by micro LEDs. The HVAC uses a heat pump system that recovers brake energy and filters urban smog. A bespoke audio equalizer learns your music preferences, adjusting sub-bass profiles on the fly for concert hall realism. Priced from $400,000, Spectre owners also get a secret stealth mode that dims Regan lights on nighttime drives. Yet whispers persist of an unlisted battery cooldown protocol tested in Arctic labs. Now, shift gears for Ferrari's undercover cooling trick. 2025 Ferrari Purosangue. Ferrari's first four-door SUV shatters expectations with a sinuous dihedral nose concealing active cooling flaps for high-speed stability. Patent leaks suggest those vents only open when speeds exceed 120 miles per hour or coolant temps soar, channeling air through side ducts over dual intercoolers hidden beneath the front clip. The naturally aspirated 6.5-litre V12 unleashes 715 horsepower and 528 pound-feet, 0 to 60 in 3.3 seconds, with Ferrari's bespoke 4x4 torque vectoring system ensuring prancing horse agility. Purosangue's adaptive dampers adjust in milliseconds, offering sport, comfort, and off-road modes. Ferrari also hid a launch control map in a developer menu accessible only with a service key. Inside, hand-stitched Zagato leather, exposed carbon weave, and F1-style wheel-mounted shift paddles complete the bespoke ethos. Starting around $400,000, you can choose an optional bespoke graphics package. Yet enthusiasts spotted a covert test track overlay hidden in the navigation, pointing to secret Ferrari proving grounds. Up next, a grille that glows like stained glass. 2025 Rolls-Royce Cullinan. The Cullinan SUV reimagines luxury off-roading with an illuminated Pantheon grille carved from 7,000 laser-etched dots, each drilled and soldered by hand for a cathedral-like glow. Beneath that flickering mosaic, a 6.75-litre twin-turbo V12 delivers 563 horsepower, 592 horsepower in black badge and rockets from 0 to 60 in 5.0 seconds despite a 2.7-ton curb weight. Inside, roller blinds, bespoke champagne coolers, and a privacy partition speak to Cullinan's stately purpose. Buyers can laser etch family crests or secret messages onto the fascia veneer beneath a protective lacquer. The bespoke audio decibel meter even warns you of excessive cabin noise during urban runs. Cullinan starts at $450,000 with an optional ballistic package tested by elite security firms. But our final ghostly reveal will illuminate why tradition and tech converge in our number. One pick. 2025 Bentley Bentayga. Bentega's cabin leather isn't just quilted, it glows with diamond illumination, embedding micro LEDs under perforations for a cosmic starlight ambiance. Flicker switch in the rear console and door pockets, footwells, and cup holder rings twinkle like a private planetarium. But during early wet weather trials, cabin floor flooding shorted out unshielded LEDs, forcing Bentley to install hidden fuse blocks and moisture sensors beneath the floor mat. Now, the system drains stray current and reroutes power to a glove box dehumidifier before relighting. Under the hood, a 4.0-litre twin-turbo V8 churns 542 horsepower and 568 pound-feet through an 8-speed automatic and all-wheel drive. Standard Mulliner driving specification adds carbon fiber trim, diamond-quilted leather, and high-performance brakes. A hidden track limiter removal file can unlock a governor if you dare install optional Mulliner exhaust tips. Starting at $265,000, the Bentayga blends brute force with cabin sorcery. Buckle up for the Ghost's grand finale. 2025 Rolls-Royce Ghost. Crowning our list is the Ghost, where the spirit of ecstasy stakes its place through a motorized panel that flips open at ignition, door open, or VIP command. Engineers nearly cancelled the mechanism to cut costs, until a passionate design director staged a lobby protest, insisting it's Rolls-Royce's soul. Today, brushless servo motors tested in zero-gravity chambers ensure the emblem emerges smoothly across altitudes and temperatures. The Ghost itself glides on a 6.75-litre twin-turbo V12 producing 563 horsepower and 627 pound-feet, hitting 60 miles per hour in 4.6 seconds and topping out at 155 miles per hour. Inside, the cabin wears a 14-inch quantum dot OLED, headphone jacks for each rear seat, and an AI parking assistant that learns your preferred maneuvers. Rumor has it, a hidden escort mode dims interior lights and projects directional cues onto the road ahead for VIP convoys. Priced from $355,000, the Ghost's dramatic reveal proves sometimes the smallest motors hide the biggest secrets. Which of these 10 jaw-dropping secrets would you install in your dream garage? Comment below, hit that like button, and subscribe for more deep dives, because when it comes to hidden engineering marvels, horsepower is nothing without a little mystery.